Yo, what is Batu's time today? I'll be creating the greatest player in the NBA, guys, and then putting him on a team in NBA 2K20 and rebuilding it until he can win a championship. So, guys, as you can see, we got this board inspired by KOT4Q. It's actually the exact same board that KOT4Q used. But, yeah, so as you can see, what we're going to do is we're going to take the finishing stats of a player, the jumper of one player, the defense of a player, the playmaking of a player, and the size and athleticism of a player, and putting them all into one player, and making hopefully the greatest NBA player in the NBA, and he should, destroy the league, and hopefully he can win a championship after I rebuild his team. So first off, let's pick a player from finishing. So whose finishing stats do I want him to have? Now, guys, I honestly don't care that much about finishing because, a layup's a layup. Like, any NBA player can make a layup. So, I'm just going to go with the cheapest option here, John Collins. Pretty good finisher, and, he's the cheapest possible option. Let's get to the next category, which is jump shot. Now, at first I was thinking that I really wanted Steph Curry, but honestly, Damian Lillard still has a great jump shot. And I need to save some of my money for some other categories, so I'm going to go ahead and take Damian Lillard. So now that we're up to a total of $4, I think we're going to try and actually save a lot of our, dollars for the last two categories, size and athleticism and playmaking. So I'm going to go with another cheap option here in Bam Adebayo. And I know he's not the greatest defender, but he's also not bad. And he's actually a very good defender, but not, the best on this list. But you'll see why I'm going with Bam Adebayo in a bit. So now that we're up to a total of $6, guys, we have $9 to spend on these last two categories. Now, playmaking, I figured I'd need a good playmaker, because playmaking is your dribbling ability, your ball handling ability, your passing ability, Gotta have that in a great player if I want him to win a championship. So I'm going to go ahead and take Ben Simmons' playmaking for $4. Great dribbler, great passer, good IQ basketball player. And finally, last but not least, size and athleticism. And obviously, guys, I was saving the $5 to get Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, tall and athletic. So, guys, I think I have made the best NBA player possible. So we're going to throw him into 2K and see what team he lands on. So, guys, I've made our character in NBA 2K20, and now it's time to figure out what lucky team gets to have him. So we're going to go through and randomly select a team. The Trailblazers are... So, guys, we have now loaded up the roster, and we got Dirk Wade, 93 overall on the Portland Trailblazers. He is currently on a salary, thing though, so I don't know if they're going to be able to re-sign him. So, guys, if you guys don't know how this challenge works, basically now I got to rebuild this Portland Trailblazers around Dirk Wade to try and kind of win a championship, and hopefully we do it this year, or else we're going to be in some trouble. I think we're going to have to go back to the trade finder and see what we can get for Hassan Whiteside. Guys, I think we're going to go with this trade for Robin Lopez and Chris Middleton. Welcome to the team, Chris. So now, guys, how's our starting rotation looking? Now, guys, since I did not know that Dirk Wade was going to be put on the Trailblazers, he is a point guard. So I think I might try to change either his position. So Damian Lillard becoming a shooting guard makes his overall go up. And Dirk Wade becoming a shooting guard also makes his overall go up. But we want the ball in Dirk Wade's hands. Damian Lillard, sorry, but you're a shooting guard now. Now, CJ, we really have no use for you because it's not like you can play power forward for us. Yeah, so guys, I really think I'm going to have to go with the Clint Capella and DeAndre Bembry trade. We could probably flip Bembry in the future. But now, guys, we have a very, very solid big four. And I know I really like Nurkic on this team. So what happens if we change Nurkic's position to power forward? His overall goes up. And Clint goes up to a 90. I think we're going to move Clint Capella over to power forward. So now, guys, we have the very good starting 5. Now, guys, we just need to work on our bench a little bit. Guys, if we're really working on our bench, I might want to keep Carmelo and Rodney Hood around. But, I mean, someone like Trevor Ariza might go, even though I do like Trevor Ariza as a player. You know, maybe, like, if we could get Patrick Beverly, definitely going to go with this Pat Bev trade. There we go. So now if we go and look at our game plan, looks like we have, of course, the very solid starting 5. Pat Bev, Carmelo, Rodney Hood, and Gary Trent coming off the bench. So I think it's time to start this Dirk Wade simulation. So, guys, Dirk Wade does not become an all-star captain, which, I mean, kind of makes sense because, you know, he's only a rookie. But, I mean, did he even make the all-star team? Dirk Wade can't seem to get a spot. That's some rookie hate right there. People be hating on rookies. So, guys, the Trailblazers completely tore it apart this season. 63-19, an amazing season, guys. Mostly because of the arrival of Dirk Wade. Now, guys, Giannis wins MVP. Dirk Wade wins Rookie of the Year. Surprisingly, he didn't really have the greatest numbers as I'd expect him to. I mean, obviously, guys, he averaged very good numbers, like very, very good numbers. But honestly, I think he didn't average that many points because he's obviously playing alongside people like Damian Lillard and other great scorers. But I mean, 14, 9, 7, 1.5, and 1.5 is pretty good, especially on almost 50, 40, 90 shooting. Sixth man goes to Dennis Schroeder. Defensive goes to Kawhi. Most improved goes to Bam. Coach goes to our coach, Terry Scott. Now, did Dirk Wade make any All-NBA team? Doesn't look like it. Did he make the All-Defensive teams? Doesn't look like it. Did he make a rookie team? Yes, of course he did. You can't have the Rookie of the Year not make a rookie team. So we are the Portland Trailblazers, the first seed. So, I mean, let's simulate past these Golden State Warriors. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, there we go. Sweep them up. And thanks to the Nuggets for getting rid of Dallas. So now we don't have to play Luka. We just have to play Nikola Jokic, who's, like, not quite as terrifying. Except for the fact that we just went down 3-0 to them. What the hell? What? We just lost by, like, 23 points. What's wrong, Dirk Wade? Come on, bro. 17 points? Really? Wow. So we just got swept by the Mavericks, which is absolutely, I mean, the Nuggets, which is just sucky, because, like, this is where the Nuggets even good. 2K hates the Nuggets, yet 2K doesn't hate the Nuggets this year. Oh, my God. Nikola Jokic didn't even play that great, to be honest. But, I mean, whatever, an L's an L. Dirk Wade's going to get better. However, he is in free agency, so we might have to go and follow him somewhere else. We signed him to a $900,000 deal, and he wants, oh God, yeah, we don't have any money. So, guys, I don't think the Blazers were able to hold on to Dirk Wade. Now, guys, they are a great team still. Like, honestly, they're going to be probably our, like, scariest opponent for wherever Dirk Wade goes next. Now it's time to figure out where Dirk Wade actually went. So, guys, Dirk went to the Miami Heat, guys. You know, so he's with Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Kendrick Nunn, Tyler Herro. So this team is not nearly as good as the Trailblazers, which is, you know, a little bit tough because now I basically need to restart this entire rebuilding challenge. Here we are with our new roster. Dirk Wade, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Kendrick Nunn, Tyler Herro. So this team really isn't that great, but I mean, we can probably turn it around. So first off, guys, I want to get Jimmy off this team. Jimmy's going to be hogging up all of Dirk Wade's shots. So, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and do this trade for Victor Oladipo and Malcolm Brogdon, except for the fact that VO is a shooting guard, so I guess we're going to either, you know, I think we're going to have to play with the positions a little bit, so let's go ahead and do that right now. So, I mean, Dirk Wade is point guard right now. So if we make Brogdon a shooting guard, his overall goes up. And what if we make VO overall goes down? What about Brogdon? Brogdon at the small forward shooting guard is still very good. So I think we're going to run Brogdon as small forward, VO as shooting guard, and Dirk at point guard. Then we have Bam at center. So, guys, the team is starting to come along. We kind of just need a power forward. So, Tyler Harrow, what power forward can you get us? So, yeah, it looks like Brandon Clark is going to be our trade here. I mean, that's not a bad trade, to be honest. So now, guys, we have a very solid starting five once again, and not quite as good of a bench. So I think it's time to start working on that bench a little bit. I mean, we could get Jimmy right back for just Malcolm Brogdon. You know what? Why don't we do that? Because, I mean, Jimmy is just a straight improvement from Malcolm Brogdon. Yeah, so we had to add the trade exception, but that's fine. So, yeah, so now if we go over to look at our game plan, looks like we got Dirk, VO, Jimmy Butler, Brandon Clark, and Bam. And then we got Kelly, Cole Anthony, not Carmelo, Damari Carroll. So I think, guys, we really need to work on our bench. Now, there's something else that I was considering doing. Since Brandon Clark has such a high trade value, I can go ahead and change Clint up to a power forward. His overall goes way up. Brandon cannot play center, though. So I think we're going to flip Brandon Clark really quickly for a good center because his trade value is so high. Yeah, guys, so we're going to go ahead and do this Mitchell Robinson trade. So now that'll probably mess with our minutes just a little bit, but I mean, now our starting lineup looks even better with the addition of Mitchell Robinson, and now we really just need to work on our bench. I know I've said that so many times, but let's go. Definitely this trade. It gives us Kevin Porter Jr. and Larry Nance, 2 upgrades from the 2 players we're giving up. So now, guys, if we look at our rotation, I mean, it's good. I mean, I'm not necessarily happy with Damari Carroll playing minutes, but I don't think there's much I can do with that. So I think, guys, we just got to start simulating. So, guys, here we are at All-Star selections, and it looks like Dirk Wade has actually made a starting position on the on Team Giannis. He's now a 97 overall, and he has 62 badges, guys. That's absolutely crazy. And then, Team Steph over here, doing his thing. So, yeah, simulate to the end of the season. Okay, guys, Dirk Wade with the craziest season of all time, basically averaging a triple-double and still shooting 50, 40, 90. Rookie of the Year goes to LaMelo, no one cares. 6-man Schroeder, defensive Kawhi. Most improved goes to Dirk Wade. As you guys know, he improved like 11 points. And Eric Spoelstra, our coach, also wins Coach of the Year. Dirk Wade, can he win a championship? Makes All-NBA first team. He also makes All-Defensive first team. And obviously doesn't make a rookie team. So, guys, now we're actually the first seed in the East. Can Dirk Wade actually pull it through this year? The Trailblazers didn't even make the playoffs, bro. Dirk Wade was really holding them together, so he should have no problem with this Orlando Magic team. Now, this Philly team, I don't know if they've made any trades since, I last checked. No, they basically have the exact same roster. They take game 1. Now, that's a little scary, but as long as they don't take game 2, there we go. We beat them up in 6. Now, I think this Nets team is probably still the same team. Let me check. Yeah, Kyrie and KD, and yeah, basically the exact same team. Let's go ahead and start simulating. Bang! We sweep off the Nets. Now you're in the finals, and ironically enough, the Nuggets were the team that beat us in the playoffs last year. Now that's kind of funny, but I mean, they ain't really that good. Definitely not better than us. And Dirk Wade is going to lead the Heat to a championship. We take game 1. They take game 2. Game 7. So, guys, it is a super close game here in game 7. 4 points with 47 seconds remaining. Wow. Dirk Wade, give it to Dirk. To Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk bricks it. Oh my god, this is a close game. Crowd on their feet. Everyone got their t-shirts on. You already know! Mitchell Robinson gets the block, and Bam Adebayo is heading to the free throw line. The first shot is good. Excellent release. And I think Bam Adebayo has just sealed the deal. Gonna take the game in game 7. From way downtown, misses. VO gonna dribble out the clock. And the Miami Heat are your NBA champions, led by Dirk Wade. Wow. Dirk Wade is the finals MVP for these Miami Heat. Larry Nance popping bottles in the locker room. So the box score for Game 7, Dirk Wade going to put up 18 points, but 14 rebounds, guys. He is an absolute god. As well as VO putting up 21, pretty cool. Finishes this with a 98 overall in the finals. He averaged 22, 10, and 8, as well as very efficient shooting, guys. So, yeah, that was the Dirk Wade Rebuilding Challenge. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new. If you guys want to see a whole career simulation for Dirk Wade, please be sure to leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.